Hello everyone and thanks for joining me for another video. This one is my review for the Roto Grip MVP Attitude. I'm using my typical test layout of 5x5x3 here at Gage, Topeka, and you'll notice I've drilled the Attitude righty. I've commented before that I'm in a really weird spot right now. Anything stronger than the new IQ Tornado Pearl is completely unnecessary for me on the left side, but since I'm slowly transitioning over, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to drill stuff righty just for a video. However, I've got a lot of traffic on most of my righty stuff, I have no need for this lefty, and I've already got video of the MVP and MVP Pearl right-handed as well, so here we are. I wasn't sure what to make of this one on paper initially. I couldn't exactly tell where it was going to land. The first 10 to 15 shots I threw here had a Wreck-It vibe, kind of early round and smooth, but as I started to get some shine on it, I ended up in a place between the Wrecker Series balls of a couple years ago and the MVP Series balls we have out now. It's the smoothest MVP so far, even after some lane shine. The 3000 grit box surface accounts for most of that off the press, but this hybrid version feels earlier and smoother than the original MVP, even at the same surface. Now, the original Wrecker had a similar look, but was less dynamic overall. This one has more torque like the other two MVPs. It's not Wreck-It slow or smooth. It shapes the most like a Wreck-Um, just obviously earlier, smoother, and a handful of boards stronger. It has that similar overall shape and the ability to get back from anywhere like the Wreck-Um did. You could say that about the MVP too, but it was relentlessly sharp on friction. I mean, almost uncontrollably so most of the time. I'd say this feels like a stronger sanded Wreck-Um or a more controllable MVP. Now, it's still plenty strong. It's definitely another big bang for your buck release in the HP2 line, but this one isn't just big hook. It's really versatile as well. It looks good from anywhere I want to throw it. Now, speaking of the MVP, let's take a look. I remember having quite a bit of trouble filming this one until I got to almost 4th arrow. It was just so much boom. That's great for higher speeds or lower rev rates. I highly recommended this to league bowlers that would buy one ball a year. It was impossible to get more ball for the same money or less. And once I got to 4th arrow, it was a lot of fun to just chuck it right and watch it fly. Now, fun sometimes doesn't translate to usefulness or effectiveness, though, and this one didn't see much lane time for me just because my game doesn't need any help getting a ball to hook or finish. Now, with this in mind, I went pinned down on the Pearl when I got it and found quite a bit more usable reaction. Both the MVP and the Pearl were heavy rolling and still pretty punchy down lane, but the layout controlled the Pearl better and I was able to use it more often than the MVP. I got more length and more control, but still plenty of hook and plenty of punch. Now, when we look at the three all together, you can see that the Attitude is definitely an MVP. That's pretty unmistakable, but it feels like an improvement on the original and a great compliment to the Pearl. To be blunt, though, I wasn't expecting to get along with the Attitude. I was expecting another visually impressive MVP line ball that I just couldn't use. Not only can I use the Attitude, but it's a pretty amazing reaction and a center that can be tough to get lined up or matched up in consistently. Now, this is about as comfortable as I've been here with anything on the right side of the lane outside of maybe the Wild Streak. The MVP Attitude releases on August 7th. It's another super bang for your buck ball, and I'll say it again, if you're the type to buy one ball a year for League, there's simply no better option for the price. It's obviously pretty big on performance too. The tournament bowlers out there should be raising their eyebrows. Thanks for watching, and may the strikes be with you.